Hey Dan. Hey Nuala. Barney. Hello. Right, I'm afraid due to my... Hey Sammy. Because of, hey... Yeah. The hostages. Good morning, Sammy. Hostages been released. I saw President Trump with the hostages, which is fantastic. Ex-hostages. They're looking a bit shell-shocked. It's amazing. Just to let you know that I won't be on Twitter for at least 10 hours and 34 minutes because I had the audacity to criticize the ideology of peace. I didn't do any threatening. I just accused it of being responsible for some things. So, yeah, they're really hot on it. So, I'm afraid the card is marked. You're gonna have to use a lot of asterisks and stuff. So I can't do any tweets, which is really irritating. It's amazing. You don't realise how much tweeting you do until they tell you can't do it. So, you know, all I did was attribute crimes to them. I didn't say anything. I didn't actually say anything threatening at all. I just mentioned the M word. No, it was from accusing the people who believe in a funny person who thinks that he knows... Oh, God. Let's see, I'm trying to be very vague now. But anyway, I just accused them of violence. I didn't threaten anybody. Yeah, that's what's happened. Because of accusations, not because of any threats. So it's pretty serious. This is shocking stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sammy, they were gonna get me. Well, they did get me. I mean, if it wasn't for the backup from everybody jumping to my defense, that's it. That's pretty scary. Yep, Based Welshman, good morning. So, hey Miss Katja. All I did was attribute blame to them for incidents. I didn't say anything of any threatening nature. Oh, the brick thrower, yeah, they were detained, but let go. Yeah, I know. So it sucks. So I can't do any tweeting today, which is really annoying. I'm in a timeout. Yeah, 12-hour ban. I know, Miss Catcher. I mean, this is where they've managed to get their tentacles, okay? I mean, this is just truly Big Brother censorship. And it's not even, well, technically speaking, it's not Big Brother, it's a private enterprise. Okay, Gab, yeah, I've got to try and get Gab sorted. Anyway, so my tweets are going to be very... Yeah, I've got to get Gab sorted. I think I did sign up to Gab, but I've forgotten all my details. But, So anyway, great news about the hostages. Brilliant news. Donald Trump is just the God Emperor himself. I just wish he'd been able to do the interview away from the engine noise. I don't know why the engine noise was so bad. Yeah, I know, I've been on the naughty step. I know. But he won't get the credit. I mean, people are just so desperate not to give him the credit. It's very sad. Anywho, stream is small, but you can do live intro. Okay. What, on Gab? I know, Miss Kasha. Did you see the footage from Sunday? By the way, I've got more evidence of old Hijab with his bloody tripod. Did you see my images that I did of showing him with the bloody wielding his tripod? Oh yeah, definitely, Miss Kasha. Did you see my my images with the old Hijab? Well, I put still images on, I'm sure, oh, maybe I put them on my, wait, let me see, wait. Maybe they're on my website. Look at this. Let's think, hang on. Right, so I'm suspended from Twitter, which is, well, probably just as well. I'll be able to do some other stuff. Let's see if I got it here. There's the man himself. Here we go. On BasedAmy's website, look. Do you see he's wielding his, he's got his tripod, and the policeman's wrestling it from him, okay? He's got it up in the air, using it as a weapon, right? And the policeman wrestled it down, and then he's telling him off. This was that incident on the day. Right, so the policeman's telling him off. Look at his face. And that's the one he mushed in the face. That's the one he mushed. So I'll show you, see if I can get the video. So I put that on my website. So let me see if I can find... So nobody else has seen that. He had that thing up in the air. That's why everybody got so pissed off. That's why everybody got so mad and went for him, was because he had his tripod up in the air to use as a bloody weapon. And nobody mentioned it. I don't understand why nobody mentioned it. Watch this, okay? I'll show you. That's why they all went for him. Okay? Watch this very carefully. Let me show you this. Watch. Look. Do you see there? Yeah. Watch. I'm going to pause it. Do you see the policeman yelling at him? He's pointing his finger at him and he's yelling at him. And then they get pushed out the way. And then he goes and he mushes that policeman who just told him off. He knows what he was doing. He got him right in the face. So that's why they got all pissed at him, because he was wielding his tripod. Watch. Again. Look. Look. There's the policeman. There's a policeman holding... The policeman is grabbing at it. That's his arm. You know, he's got it up in the air. And the policeman's trying to get it off him. So that's why everybody got so pissed. Now that was his tripod, which I didn't realise. Okay, so that's why everybody was so mad at him. That's why everybody was so pissed off. Okay, that's why there was that anger from the people behind, was because they saw him wielding his bloody tripod. I'm going to hold it there, see? He's got it up in the air. Exactly. Patriot. He should have been bloody arrested. And there you go, you've got everybody being blamed for the violence, and he was the one who was instigating the whole damn thing. That policeman's telling him off, and the policeman who's telling him off is the one he bloody assaulted, and he still gets away with it. I mean, it makes you sick. I'll tell you what, I couldn't understand the violence from people. But here, let me just see the... I'll show you it's his tripod, because he had it in his hand. Somebody showed me the footage of them on the day. Let me just show you something. Let me just see, Ali. I'll show you, because there's footage of him walking along with that bloody tripod. Where is it? I think this is it. A minute. Here we go. Look. Okay, let's look at it again. Look, somebody spotted it, look. Watch. There it is. In his hand.
Ali, we want to talk politics. Yeah, we can. I thought there's someone else. You guys got our back. Right? You guys got our back. This guy's...
That's the tripod. You can clearly see the strap there. So he had it.
Ali, we want to talk politics.
Good morning. I don't know who I'm not sure who Days is. Is that Stacy? So there you go. So he was armed.
Hopefully we don't need that one today.
He had his tripod.
We don't need that one today.
I know, Sammy. Do you see the greeting? Okay, people were bloody, you know, patting him on the back. Mohammed Hijab, the so-called victim, who was egging on, asking for a fight, having his bloody mouth guard, his gum shield in, telling him that he's ready to fight and was ready to die, gets everybody all fired up, and then he's wielding his bloody tripod. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Base Welshman. So there you go. So no. So there you go. So he had his tripod in his hand. He used it.
Wait, Ali, you're not talking today. You're not talking, are you? I spoke to Tommy. Tommy don't know nothing about it, okay?
So he should have just gone then.
Where did you nick the clothes? We'll wait a bit like you said. Can we sit somewhere? By the way, you are talking about being the speech, yeah? You're defeating the whole purpose of the... No, wait. At the moment,
He should have just been told to leave.
Did Lucy say you could come? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Otherwise, why would I come behind your prize? No, wait, just give me there. Anyway, we're going to have one person coming in. Okay. Who's the cameraman? No, they go into the front of that. Yeah. Oh, okay, so they go there, yeah? Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me just double check. Yeah, wait. We don't know one charge with it. To made on feet. Simple as. No such thing as Christians, Catholics, Sikhs, Muslims, no such thing. It's made up.
Really? They should have just... I will. Oh. What? They discussed the incident on the Reuben. I'm just so mad. I'm so mad. I don't know how the hell he got his tripod, because I didn't see the tripod in his hand at this point. I mean, that was the other disgusting thing, was that he got all aggressive with Lucy behind him. There you go. Isn't it interesting how nobody else has got the footage? Or nobody else has spotted it? It happened so fast. It was just ridiculous. It was just mismanaged. But I tell you, that incident was so quick. Yeah, he was asking for it. He said he was ready to die. Idiot. See that? I tell you what, that's why everybody was going for him, and it really pisses me off. They were going for him because he was threatening people with his bloody tripod. That's why. Exactly. Do you know? So, basically, people need to get the bloody right story. He was aggressive, he was threatening, he was demanding a fight, and he was armed. And he tried to use his tripod as a weapon, and that's why they all got pissed off. Yeah, and he hit the policeman who was telling him off, and he didn't get arrested. So he assaults the policeman, wrestles with the policeman with his bloody tripod that he was going to use as a weapon. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. The double standards are absolutely appalling. I'm telling you, that's why they were all pissed at him. Because he was bloody well... Of course he wanted trouble. That's all they wanted. They wanted this for... It was all planned. Anyway. It's disgusting, kids. I'm so mad. And now everybody's trying to get these guys when he was the one who was being aggressive. Well, they're using Tommy for their own ends. They're using Tommy's fame. They're off his coattails. I just can't believe how nobody else got footage of this incident that shows him wielding this bloody thing. See? There it is, right there. There he is. He's got it raised up in the air, and the policeman is grappling with him. Right? Clear as day. I know. Thanks for the hearts, by the way. Has anybody else spotted this besides me? Chief Inspector Amy of the Yard. You see that? My Twitter account. Exactly. Exactly. Anybody else? Yeah, I mean, he was standing there. So there you go. So there's the tripod. Well, this is the policeman. The policeman who's wrestling with him. The policeman is grappling with Mohammed Hijab to get that tripod down. They get it down. The policeman tells him off. And then a couple of seconds later, Mohammed mushes him in the face. You watch, okay? So here's the policeman. Right, so there's the tripod. He's got it down. Right? Now the policeman is telling him off. Watch. This is the policeman here, who's wrestling with it. He's yelling at him. Stuck his finger up, and then, of course, the other guy pushes, and then Mohammed mushes him in the face. So he got the policeman who was telling him off. I mean, he knew what he was doing. Yeah, I agree, Miss Catcher. I'm just not skilled at bloody well clipping it all together. Maybe T. Robinson online can do it. Based Welshman. Yeah, that's my Twitter account that's suspended, Lisa. Yeah, because look, okay, so I've showed you this is the clip at the beginning with him walking with the stick. There it is right there in his hand. Clearly, he's got it in his hand. Right? That's him with it. Right there at the beginning of the day.
Andy, we want to talk politics.
Well, that's the irony of it all. Because I accused Islam of crimes. I accused Muslims of doing something. By accusations, that's all I did was say people were responsible. I didn't do anything else. So there you go. I need somebody to splice that together. Splice it together with him with it in his hands. Yeah, it's the first time I've actually been suspended like this. That's correct. It's pretty sick. Wow. What are you going to say? He threatened... In fact, somebody... T. Robinson Online, if he does the... yeah, just put that together with him walking along with the tripod... And then him standing there with the bloody gum shield in his mouth saying, you know, I'm ready to fight, I'm ready to die, and patting his bloody chest. And then him wielding that bloody tripod and the policeman, you know, wrestling it with him, and then him mushing the policeman. And that's why those guys behind were so pissed. That's why everybody went after him, was because he was obviously threatening violence. Okay, so that's the reason that they went after him. That's why they got so pissed off. Me too. Yeah, I am much better actually today. Oh yeah. Well, he did get clonked in the, he did get clocked in the face. Thankfully, somebody got him. Anywho, kids, I just wanted to touch base, say I'm not going to be tweeting today because I'm suspended. Because I had the audacity to blame the religion of hatred. So I'm going to be very quiet today. I do feel better. I've got a couple of things I've got to try and do. Thank you, everybody. Well, he wanted to be the victim. I mean, they made sure they had enough police around them. He didn't really want to get beaten up, I can tell you that. But he certainly, yeah, he had a wall of policemen. I mean, you can be as brave as you like when you've got a wall of policemen between you and the enemy. You know, I'm ready to die. He knew he wasn't going to bloody die because he had the police protecting him, for God's sake. Exactly. The gum shield. Everything was, you know, the tripod, the gum shield. He was ready. They wanted to fight. They wanted to cause trouble, and they did. And they got exactly what they wanted, unfortunately. Yeah. And he had the police protecting him, so, you know, Mr. Big I Am. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I like that video by the guy. Anyway, kids, I just wanted to touch base with you and tell you about the Twitter, and I'll do scope later about the hostages, how brilliant President Trump is. No, he did it on purpose. Brexit. He did it on purpose. Yeah, I think I was set up as well, Sammy, with that kid. She beelined it for me, so she obviously targeted me. I just didn't know. Of course, I just don't think about that sort of thing, but I'm going to be aware now. Yeah, Donald Trump is amazing. He's got the hostages freed. He won't get credit for it, though. Oh my God, they were on me like in a nanosecond. The police got me. So, yeah, amazing. Yeah, I haven't seen any footage of me thwacking her, though. She spat on me. What's this first? Yeah, maybe. I know she tried to get you arrested, Base Wellsman, for saying that you'd hit her. Yeah. I was on Facebook? What do you mean? I know. Yeah, you said you'd hit her if she spat. You'd do the same thing. So, you know, there's no way that... That's pathetic. Anyway. Alright, kids. What, my video? Wait a minute, do you mean which video on Facebook? Do you mean the one about the park rules? I'm confused now. Thanks, Sammy. I do feel better than I did. You know, obviously, I've still got a lot of congestion, but I feel much better than I did. I feel a bit more human. So, someone else put up last weekend. Lady of Glory, what video are you talking about? Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Lady of Glory. Can you be more specific about what video? Really, Sammy, I'm going to have to do that. I'm really going to be strict on that. But I definitely believe I caught a thing from the swimming pool. So I just don't think they had enough chlorine in the pool. Lady of Glory, you were saying something on Facebook. Which Facebook... on Facebook, if you think it was safe... What, is it a different video? Hang on. Sorry, is it a different video? Is it for Britain? Let me see. That sounds interesting. Can you send me a DM? Oh, send me a DM, but... Okay. Thanks, Sammy. Do you know... Lady of Glory, I'm intrigued now to know where the video is. Ugh. You got me intrigued. Alright, kids, I'm gonna go. Could you try and find it for me? Hey, Stevie. Yeah, I can get DMs. Nice interview, Stevie. Yeah, I saw the, hang on. Hang on a second, I'll show you the footage. Let me see if I can get it. Here we go.
Here we are seeing President Trump greeting 3 American citizens who have been released from North Korea.
Yes, so these significant moments for these 3 men arriving on U.S. soil after they were held prisoner in North Korea. You can see Donald Trump, President Trump, coming down the steps immediately behind him. It is, of course, the early hours of the morning, 3 o'clock U.S. time, and They're just shaking hands, meeting one or two dignitaries there. It's been a long journey for them. And this, of course, significance of this moment is we know that Donald Trump is to be holding talks with the North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un, in the near future. We haven't got exact dates on that, but we know that will be happening. And this moment in time, these three US citizens being released, and these pictures you're seeing here are directly related to those talks. We understand that Donald Trump had said that this was a pre-bargain, that they should be released ahead of any talks that take place. And you can see Donald Trump had mentioned several times that he would be there in person to welcome these three men home.
Let's tell you who these three men are. Kim Hak-sok, he was held on suspicion of hostile acts from May 2017. Tony Kim had been on a short-term teaching assignment. He was arrested at Pyongyang International Airport in April last year. And Kim Dong-chul is a South Korean-born businessman and missionary in his early 60s. He was taken into custody nearly 3 years ago and sentenced to 10 years hard labour.
Yeah, me too. Oh. That was short. I don't know what happened there. Anyway.
This is Ayondo, the modern way to invent.
So would I, but the poor guys are probably injured. Anyway, kids, I'm going to sign off now. I just want to let you know about my Twitter account. And I will catch you later. Okay? Ta-ta for now. Just, let's just see. So I'm suspended. I know. Yeah, they're really struggling. But they're going to be looked after well now, thankfully. Take care, guys. To the moon, baby.